Good morning. So it's today's read. Again, running around. I was listening to this podcast the other day called What's Underneath, and they were interviewing activist Sister Leona, and she said something that completely pertains to today. And I knew that for some reason I had to remember this quote, and she said, "When people become confused, they become blind." Now, she was talking about gender politics, which, as you can imagine, this runs really deep. But this quote, "When people become confused, they become blind," is really, really key for today. There is it's a cross between malaise and a jolt of energy. Sort of like when you drink coffee and you realize it probably wasn't the best idea, and you don't feel great, and yet you've got the jolt, right? So today's the kind of day energetically to be wary of. Remember, it's going to be over in a moment. It's not going to take very long. There is a feeling of dread for a lot of people on this because it's a confusing energy and because you cannot see beyond yourself when you become confused. You become blind, like she said. The interesting thing about this is that you can sort of decide also in feeling both of these things which you're going to kind of master. It's it's sort of a making the choice to be happy kind of day. It's a making the choice to be like, you know what, there's the malaise, there's the feeling bad, but it's kind of okay. I'm still going about my business. It is the day, actually, business-wise, to charge forward a little blindly. As long as you feel good about it, if you don't have, it's one of those days where sometimes the less information you have, the better you are. And people know less about things and they don't worry about the bad things. So when it comes to business, move ahead. It's a good day for yes. Not obviously if you get a bad feeling, but it is a really good day for yes as far as that goes. It is a good day for asking for more money and putting your foot down. Why? Because when people get confused, they get blind, and whoever you're negotiating with is going to need to take a minute. It's not a bad thing. Put the bigger number out there. That's always an issue for lots of us. It's also a very good day for staying on whatever health things you already have in place. Don't shift a lot up. There's no need to suddenly start detoxing out of nowhere. This is the kind of day the body needs a little bit more rest. It needs, you don't have to stay still for it, but you just have to know that you're in connectivity with it. It needs a little bit more authenticity. Understand that you are you, and that's all you got. And that's perfect. It is a day of roots, interestingly enough, which is why in some ways these energies happen, because we have the jolt of energy, but we're a little full of malaise. So sometimes we just make sure that our feet are firmly on the ground. I'm sure my astrological friends will have something to say about this as far as earth signs, water signs, air signs, fire signs. Anyway, have a great day. I must go charge ahead, full of malaise, and I will see you tomorrow.